Boom! Oh, not this again. I even stole that from Ashens to start with. He did it for he did it for like the boxes and stuff, mystery boxes or whatever. I don't remember what they're called. The subscription boxes, loot crate, you know. Oh, there's number 4. We're opening just the tippy top of Thomas's head. What's going to be in his head? Is that Henry again? I'm not sure. Is that red? It looks like Henry again. Oh, Henrietta. Right, what's Henry got for us? This foil is a bob. Oh, it's the sun. I think. Well, let's feel it first. I was gonna say I think it's a wreath, but oh no, it hasn't got a hole in the middle. I think it's a Christmas pudding. Is it? Oh, it is. Well, no, it's holly. But you know, that's usually on top of a Christmas pudding, and it is rounded, so it could be the top of a Christmas pudding. Actually, yes. You know, it's holly and ivy or whatever. I don't know what that is in the background because there's the holly. I don't know. I'll give myself half a point for that. Oh. What the hell? Eat the camera. 21 slips to go. Right. Now then, what have we got today, Miladios? Hello! Day number. Where's the mouse gone? 4. What have we got? Oh, what do you mean sea protections? Go away. Christmas bounce? What's this all about then, eh? Bounce Christmas balls and bombs on the pillow. Pillows aren't bouncy, they're cushiony. Pillowy. What's happening in Santa Claus's living room? The Christmas decorations seem to have gone mad. Madness? No. They're flying around the room and risk smashing on the floor at any moment. What will the Christmas tree look like if all the decorations are in pieces? It will look like a Christmas tree, but with less decorations on unless you buy some more. With a lack of colour and light, the festive period risks being very gloomy. Luckily, your skill can change all that. How dare you assume that I have skill? Equipped with a little red cushion, you can make sure to cushion the fall of all the... Oh no, where's all come from? It hasn't. Of the colourful Christmas decorations. You just need to move the cushion, God, so they can gently bounce off them, thus preventing them from breaking into 1,000 pieces. How do you know? Have you counted? But careful, you'll have to be quick so as not to let the decorations smash onto the floor. And you'll also have to pay close attention to spot the bombs falling amongst them too. So, keep your eyes open and move the little cushion to stop something falling that risks being explosive. Yeah. Oh look, it's this background again. Where are we sending this? Oh my god, it's a 5-second loop. What? I can't do that. Literally, as in literally impossible. Excuse me, are you telling me I'm supposed to bounce the bombs as well? Hello? That's a shrinkener. It doesn't last long though, don't worry. Bong! Why do I have to bounce bombs as well? I got a heart. Why are hearts falling from the ceiling? Are the elves dying up there and having them carved out by Santa himself? For being so incompetent and letting the decorations fall like this? Probably. Maybe it's a continuation of Santa's workshop shambles. Actually, I think it was just called Workshop Shambles. Is this exciting? Boom! Why has it got padlocks on the sides of it? It hasn't, it's got tea bags. Oh, wait, oh. I almost forgot that you're supposed to catch the bombs as well. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, this is pretty fun. It's like Brick Breaker as an Arkanoid clone, but not. I want to know if you get points for picking up the bat shrinkeners. I got a bit confused there because I was wondering, should I say bat or pillow? Because it's not a bat, is it? It's a billow. No, you don't get points for that at least. That's one of my thoughts. A lot of these games you don't get points for picking up the negative power-ups, or the power-downs rather. So there's just no point getting them, just avoid them. But I always think if I'm going to make one of these games, I would make you get points for picking up the power-downs. You know, to give you incentive to pick them up for a higher score. Do you want a higher score, or do you want a safer game? You see, this is the kind of forward thinking we need in game making. Hire me, and we can together can make the best game ever made. There's no point getting the pillow lengtheners because they give you barely anything anyway, and it doesn't last long enough to matter. I want to hit them on like the edge of it and send them flying. But no, it's just a constant arc that never changes. Whoa! Can I just basically go on like this forever? It doesn't seem to be getting harder. This music is, though. That's the only thing that's making it harder. The slow insanity is setting in. Does it have an end? All it would take to go wrong is missing a bomb. But you're always better off just going for a bomb if that ever becomes a situation. I'd rather miss an ornament and lose one heart or something than lose the whole game. But with the rate that hearts fall down, you're probably going to be fine unless it does get worse, harder. Oh dear. Well, I'm sorry, but that's about as good as I can do. As good as I can be asked to do as well. Well, it's been less than 10 minutes, I do believe. Should we do a quickie? Yeah. Today we'll be using this one that I'd found as well. How to stuffs. What? How to stuff a turkey? Yourself, preferably. With a big old... Right, anyway. Today we're doing Talk to Transformer. Let's see what Talk to Transformer thinks happened after the workshop shambles. Santa Claus woke up. Is that how you spell claus? Whatever. Yeah, it is, because a clause is something else. Woke up the day after a the day after the workshop disaster. Feeling refreshed and satisfied that he fired some idiotic elves. He went back into the workshop and found a badoop. That the workshop was fixed. Was it broken? He also found, surprisingly enough, that an army of elves had arrived to replace the elves he fired. Their leader was Santa's wife, Mrs. Claus. Oh. The leader? The elves bowed before her. Santa put his arms around her and smiled. Ah. As it happened, there were presents for Mrs. Claus as well. It doesn't matter, Santa said. What? My love, you're more important. Your children need you. What? The elves are Santa's children? He turned his back on her and went to the workshop again. From the time I first went to... Santa went back into the workshop to see what the elves had... to see what the new elves had made. The first elf revealed to Santa a giant model of a humanoid winged pig with a snowman's face. What the hell? Well, certainly can't say they're not creative elves. Santa was rather surprised by this. The elf then revealed to Santa that it was a new toy, and he would not let Santa even touch it. Oi! Santa was a little upset. Uh-oh, he's getting angry again. The elf left Santa's workshop. Oh, I guess he got fired as well. God, it's just a repeat of the previous day. The second elf revealed to Santa that he had made a shapely lamp that Santa could put his hands and face in. What? Santa was very excited about this and was very eager to give it to his wife. The elf then told Santa he didn't think his wife liked. The elf told Santa he didn't think his wife liked lamps. Santa's response to this was, I don't know, I'm guessing. After about 10 minutes they wrapped him up. What? They wrapped up Santa, and the elf sent him on his way with a box of chocolate, presumably for his wife. Deck the halls. Just randomly there. The first thing the elf heard was Christmas music coming from a neighbour's house. He told Santa, "Oh no, I don't think this is my assignment, it's just so early." Santa apologised, but the elf replied that he could probably handle it and continued his rounds. He discovered that someone had broken a window and... Uh-oh. Santa discovered that someone had broken a window and... that his sleigh had also been broken into. Well, sleighs aren't closed in the first place, so it's not hard to break into. Santa and the gang quickly fixed the mess in his sleigh, and out on the streets, Santa spotted the burglar coming out of the neighbourhood store. There are neighbourhood stores in the North Pole, and criminals. Santa was surprised to see his friend Lee in New York City. What? Is Lee the burglar? Santa explained that he and his sleigh were broken into, and that he was going to turn the burglar in to the police. "Wait a minute," shouted Lee. "I'm a policeman, and I'll tell you what we should do. Let me see that bag of toys you brought." Santa showed Lee the bag of toys that he brought with him. Why does he want to see that? He played with the Littlest Pet Shop set. Oh, Littlest Pet Shop, I used to like that. Oh, this isn't royalty free. It better be. Yeah, I used to watch Littlest Pet Shop as a kid, and there was an iguana called Delilah, and there was an episode where she swallows one of the pets alive and they have to go inside her to rescue the pet. How very strange. Kids' cartoons of those days, eh? Well, and these days, probably. Anyway. And the kitty cage. What? How do you play with a kitty cage? That's not a toy, that's an inhumane thing. He wanted to play with them, but I said that we should wait until the little boy was settled. Who? My next thought was that I should check on my wife and give her a hug and make sure that she was okay. As I stood up from my chair, Lee stood up from the floor. I guess he was sitting on the floor. He pulled out his lighter and lit his cigar. I don't want to be friends with Lee anymore. It was dark, but the fact that he was smoking made me really uneasy. I told Lee to be careful with the lighter as he lit up the... As Lee lit up the cigar, I told him to fuck off, because I'm going home. Now, New York is crap. I wanna go back to the North Pole, where I belong. We got into an argument on the street and it ended up with me smacking him in the face. I called him a filthy little cunt and spat in his face. He turned around and slapped me. What, he turned around? So he turned away from you and then slapped you like behind himself. Magic. Before I knew it, I was on top of him and punching him in the face and head. Face is part of the head. I think I broke his nose. I sat him on the floor and started punching him in the face. Well, you're already doing that. I'm a small guy, but he was a lot bigger than me. He was screaming in agony, but I'd tell him to shut the fuck up, and then he'd scream louder. Santa ran away from Lee, who was now bleeding from his broken nose. Santa went back home to rest because this day was too much to handle. Meanwhile, I stopped by the Oasis on my way back to my place and made a few more cups of coffee and ate a piece of toast with peanut butter. Oh, it is me! I wouldn't have coffee though, probably, especially not a few more. I don't have coffee very often these days. But anyway, who is this I? I'm trying to be Santa here, but whatever. As I finished eating, I stared at a poster taped to the window of the cafe that reads, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." This time, I didn't walk away without having even one more piece of toast. Ah, good. Who needs turkey and stuff when you can just have peanut butter on toast? And the moral of the story is, get your marketing done, get it out to market and have a clear idea of where your brand is headed. Not everybody needs to become an overnight success, and it's okay to be a work in progress. We should always strive to better ourselves and the brands we work for, but those of us who have worked our way up to where we are today should aim to be the masters of our crafts. And as the saying goes, you can't help but admire the early work of a master. John Milhisser. Is that a real person? Probably. That's a very long moral of a story. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode of Advent Calendoors. Tune in tomorrow for another one, and remember to check out the main channel, Piece of Pie Software, for daily Christmas specials over there too. We got a bit of a naff one today, I'm afraid. Over an hour long, and I hope you like listening to my voice, because it involves a lot of reading. Oh dear. Goodbye.